there was a shockwave in the court this morning after Donald Trump sent a U.S. Agents to come to Nigeria and monitor the proceedings. Now we have been having many back and forth. Many are saying it's not from Donald Trump, but he's an American. Many are saying yes, this person is from Donald Trump. That means eyes are on Nigeria about the ongoing treatment of Nnamdi Kanu in Abuja. Now, Biafra evangelists, which angle are you looking at this things from? That a United States person, and I'm going to show my viewers the picture, is there in the court monitoring the activities. We've seen many international bodies putting eyes on the case of Nnamdi Kanu, even though that this morning till now Iran versus Israel are still fighting, Ukraine-Russia war, but then many international people are still putting their eyes on the case of Nnamdi Kanu. I see by that US woman that is in court today. If you're watching for the first time, kindly subscribe to this YouTube channel, all notifications, drop your comments, click the like button, like this video, and don't forget to share, like and share this video to others. Biafra evangelists, that's a breaking news. Donald Trump has sent somebody to monitor the court proceedings. What do you have to say about that?
Yeah, glory be to God that all this is happening. Donald Trump has to send a delegate because it has become too obvious. Do you think that the killings that is going on in Nigeria, especially the killing of the Christians, that is not hearing it? It shows that it's watching me and you. It shows that it's watching us on what we are doing. But people will say, and people believe that they are not seeing, they are not watching. They are watching, they are listening, and they are observing. You know, I told you in the month of January that there are some congress who visited Nigeria, Enugu to be precise. They spent over 3 months in Enugu, and in the month of January 1st, they sent a letter to UN. Do you know what they call the Southeast? A bloody zone. That's what they call this whole Southeast. And they said that UN should take a look at the bloody zone, especially the Southeast, and do something regard to the killing of the Christians in Nigeria. You will agree with me in 2019 when Donald Trump was the president of America. As at that time, there was a message which he sent to Muhammadu Buhari. He warned Buhari concerning the killing of the Christians in Nigeria here. Remember, you see why he sent these delegates today, regard to what is already on the ground. And Nnamdi Kanu, being a Biafra man and a Christian. So look at the way they are treating his case. And the former Benue governor have already said that if IPOB could be tagged a terrorist, the people that have never left their own place to another man's place to go and cause havoc, and you have Maitiala, you have Israel, you have Boko Haram and the rest of them, you can see herdsmen today. Herdsmen terrorizing the people. You have never opened your mouth for one day call them a terrorist. That there should be tagged terrorists too. But Nigerian government have not done that. Do you think that they are not watching? They are watching, they are seeing. That was why Donald Trump officially sent that woman to come and observe, to come and listen to the court, so that he can come up to give him a report, because this war between Iran and Israel is indicating some things, showing you and I, you can see that the Northerners, especially all these Fulanis, have picked a serious interest in support of Iran here in Nigeria. So that's why he sent that woman regard to what is ongoing in the Nigerian court in the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Do you understand me? So that is why he sent that woman, and I love it, because time is coming. If care is not taken, it may likely end up becoming a religious war. So, and the Christians in Nigeria needed safety. And who are the people that will come for their safety, for their aid? Are the people like Donald Trump.
Now, we saw even in Abia State, the armed S-men also did many damages in Abia State. What do you have to say about that?
Yes, the issues in Abia State is something that is, let me tell you, I want to be sincere to us, it's a worrisome issue. Because ever since Alex Oti, the man of the people and the people's choice, started doing the unthinkable, the undoable, what people like Ojos Okalu, Theodore and the rest what they could not do for over 22 or 20 something up to 30 years, what they could not achieve in Abia State is what this man has put in place within the space of 2 years. So, and we have other Southeast governors who have not put anything, you know, for people to see, or in respect of the people, and to make sure that the people are feel okay. Those things that they needed, that was being denied of them, is what RSOT have given. So they themselves, they are not happy with him. So they are looking for a way to destabilize his government, to bastardize his government. You can remember, was it not last year, that they declared sit at home, yeah, that about 4 soldiers was killed. Was it not last year? You see Sidias Musa and the rest of them. You see Agbala Jeda, former military this thing that died in sickness. That was last year, yeah. There's something Agbala, something, he's a Yoruba man. You saw what he did in Enugu. You saw the way he mobilized men, you know, to kill. And they even went to about that time, house to house, picking youths, young men, and which at the end of the day, not all of them that returned home. Some was killed, while some was detained up to this very moment. So they have been looking for a way to antagonize his government, the good work that he have been doing.
But even that conspiracy that there are some governors in Igbo land that were planted by some people to come and cause destruction.
Yes,
so do you believe that conspiracy?
Yes, I believe it's not a conspiracy, it is real. Regarding
there are governors in the eastern part of Nigeria who may be planted by some people to cause mayhem to their own.
My brother, people. Let us not talk too much. What is happening in Enugu, is it not evidence enough to tell you that some people are planted as governor in the southeast to pave way to cause harm to the Igbo indigenous? You can see, you will agree with me, what Hope Uzodinma did in Imo State, which at the end of the day, he ran to church and came out and began to tell you and I that the killing that went on, or that is going on in Imo State, which they called IPOB, that it was not IPOB, but they say that there are what? Those ones. It was a political something, opponents. Then who are those political opponents? He refused to name them. But I thank God that IPOB have been vindicated in that regard. You understand me? So if you watch, there are many antagonists, many enemies, many people that are not happy with Alex Oti, with what he's doing and what he's putting in Abia State. The development. See, currently as I speak to you, in Nigeria, I will bet you, a state where you will go now and you have your 247 light is no other place than Abia State. And who does that? Who make it to happen? It's no other person than Dr. Alex Oti.
And we saw Benjamin Kalu, the Deputy House of Reps, is also from Abia State. He said the last time that I thought he is doing well, but they must honor Bola Tinubu and the APC by bringing an APC person as the next governor of Abia State. We also that. What do you have to say about
that? He is speaking in the angle of his office, because he signed an agreement with the Fulani to become the vice, the deputy speaker. Now he is speaking based on the agreement in order to please Bola Tinubu. But I have a message. You thank God you agree that Alex Oti is doing well. Why can't you tell other governors that you people have imposed in the southeast to do well too? They don't need campaign. Let the work which they put in place, what they do, speak for them, campaign for them. Let Bola Tinubu too do the reality, do the needful. He don't need to force anybody to join APC or to vote for him. You don't need to force anybody. Do the right thing. When you do the needful, you put things in order. People will see it and people will talk about it. You don't need to campaign. On that very day, people in mass will give you vote. You don't need to force people. You don't need to beg people. And you don't need all this stress you are giving people just because you want to continue in the office in 2027. Whereas the one that opportunity that we are giving to you, the one that you have ruled, we did not see anything positive.
And now, let's go back to the issue of them. If you are watching, like I said, drop your comments now. Don't forget to click the like button and also share this video. If you're not subscribed, subscribe for more. Let's talk about the US person that is in court today, the woman. Does it mean that Nnamdi Kanu may finally see justice?
Yeah. On the contrary, he may. I agree with the word may. Based on what James Omotosho have already said. He said even in the court, if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu should win, or him free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that does not guarantee him his freedom. Because he has won before in the court. Yet,
I said, put your hand on your head and tell God, I will not miss this video. You must not miss it. Like and share.
Because, why did I say this? When Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, this is the review of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, followed suit to what goes on in the courts today. When Mazi Nnamdi Kanu arrived in Nigeria, they call him another Owazirike has come. And why did they call him another Owazirike? Because they believe that another person who uses Ipob, Biafra name, to enrich his pocket has come. So they have seen Biafra as an avenue to extract money, to take money, to collect money, to receive money from the Federal Republic of Nigeria. That is why they call him another Owazirike. The same thing that Owazirike did was the likeness what they liken Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the same way that he will do. Are you getting it? And number two, review, they said when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu speak, they say this is her speech. Are you getting it? When Mazi Nnamdi Kanu talk about this, the unity, they say it is impossible. They say it is not possible to unite the people of the Southeast, to unite the people of Biafra. It is impossible. And the two again, another thing again he said, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, when he made a broadcast, Radio Biafra, they said they called him a coward and they asked him, where are you? You are in London, you are not in Nigeria. And when he came to Nigeria and he was arrested, people started rejoicing. People celebrated. Are you getting? Not knowing that he was arrested, that his freedom was arrested, but him was not arrested. Neither his brain was arrested. Neither him, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, was arrested. Neither the ideology was arrested. Neither his intelligence was arrested. But people jubilate. People rejoice. When Mazi Nnamdi Kanu again in DSS, he said no Biafra, or if without Biafra no, or nothing. Either Biafra or nothing. They say you are a joker. Baba, you are joking. It is not going to work. Others have tried it, they fail. How do you think that you are going to make it? People like Owazirike fail because they think that because that one uses the platform to do what? To enrich himself. They say Ojukwu, who fought with his money, with his father's riches, fail. Then how do you now think that you will make it? They don't know that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is something else. It's quite different. Do you know that as Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has sacrificed today, has made Biafra to become a global phenomenon? It has become a global thing. It has become something both international and the local. They have recognized him. And as I speak to you, my beloved brother, as he's going, no going back from Biafra, and Biafra stand with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. As you can see what happened and what is going on in the court, what has happened already.
So like I told my viewers that put your hand on your head,
yes,
and you must not miss this.
At all.
I'll be giving you detail by detail of what has happened in the court. If you're watching for the first time, kindly subscribe to this YouTube channel, all notifications, drop a comment. But don't forget, if you are part of us, click the like button, like this video. Also share, like and share this video.
Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is going to bring Biafra. And as you see in the court today, what actually happened? In the court today, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, remember on the 13th, after the court case, he was referred back to Abuja under DSS, and they want to do some this in regard to the transmission, and of which after the examination of the transmission, they said that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu smuggled the transmission into Nigeria, that it does not obtain what is it called, immigration documents, you know, to bring all those transmission. Now listen, if he smuggled it into the country, is transmission a crime? No, it's not a crime. Now, since it's not a crime, but it was smuggled, what do you have to do? The custom have to seize it. Likewise, every other things that is being smuggled, if they discover, they do what? They seize it. And let me tell you another point again. All these people that are holding gun, how did they make the gun? How did they get the gun? Who gave them the gun? It was not under smuggling. How many of them have been arrested? No one, but because it's Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I am happy for what is going on in the court today. It's a very big fun, and it's a very big drama.
Now we'll be giving them little by little what's currently happening in the court. So let's start so you can start Biafra evangelist.
Yes, like I said before, I've analyzed, touched some points. Uwazurike, they called Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The second Uwazurike. Uwazurike, they mean is one. Before I forge ahead, there is something about Uwazurike that many people do not understand what transpired. That is why I said Igbophobia. In 2005, Uwazurike, Asari Dokubo, and this OPC boss, Gani Adams, with the one man, there were 4 in number that was arrested. And at the end of the day, Asari Dokubo was free. Gani Adams was free. The other 4th one was freed, which I've forgotten his name. But Uwazurike was detained for a year and 6 months under the watch of Obasanjo. Which at the end of the day, because of that threat and intimidation, I believe it was what oppressed him and suppressed him and subdued him to bring himself to the level at which he fought to collect money and decided to submit and surrender Biafra. They believe that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is one of another Uwazurike, they called him. And when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, like I said, he want to unite, he want to unity, they say it's not going to be possible. Because we have so many people like Agu Ironsi, the former unitary state head of state, who ruled Nigeria for only 7 months. The only president ever in Nigeria that ruled Nigeria for 7 months. And he was killed because he was talking about the unity of this country. You see the reason why they intend to kill Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, because he has come to unite his people. I don't know if you are hearing me. The same Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, when he made a broadcast, they called him a coward, and they say, where are you? You are in London, you are making radio Biafra, you are broadcasting. About what? Defending yourself? They say, you are a coward. Why can't you come to Nigeria? And now he is in Nigeria. And now he's in Nigeria, and they believe by arresting him, we arrest, and everything will be arrested. But they don't know that they only arrest his movement. They did not arrest his wisdom. They did not arrest his ideology. They did not arrest his vision. They did not arrest him as a person. They only arrest his freedom. See, having said all this, you will agree with me that the sacrifice of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have seriously paved way. And that is why you can see a delegate from Donald Trump in the court today. And that is why the other time you see delegate from Cameroon, you see delegate from Ibrahim Traore. These people came to do what? To observe. Because Ibrahim Traore have already said that they want to do what? Have African currency, meaning United African currency. Do you understand? And today you can say in the court, please take a look you will see a delegate, especially from Donald Trump. It is interesting and quite interesting. And let me tell you, the Biafra, finally, as it's going now, that finally Biafra is going to be a nation without what? Corruption leaders. Nnamdi Kanu is coming out to bring up a nation called Biafra that we have leaders that have no corruption in their mind. And I thank God for that vision.
Now, like we saw today, arguments and counter arguments. The North have won the Igbos about trying to divide Nigeria. That nothing can divide this country. What can you say about that?
Yes, they said nothing can divide this country. It is a good idea and it's a good statement. Nobody wants to divide Nigeria. But let me tell you, somebody, some people, some set of people, some set group are the one that have divided this country already.
Already?
Yes, they have already divided the country. Nnamdi Kanu never have intention of dividing Nigeria. Simon Ekpan have never had intention of dividing Nigeria. Neither Ngozi Orabeze nor any IPOB. But the people that have already divided this country are the Fulanis. You can see their attitude. You can see their behaviors. How do I mean by their attitude and their behaviors? You can see them taking life of the people. Will you unite a nation by killing them? Do you unite people by taking their lives? Is that the way to unite people? That is to tell you, and that is the reason why I say Nigeria is already divided. And the people that are saying that Nigeria must not divide are the ones using their hand to divide the nation.
Okay.